I don't understand, and being being that he's representing me, we haven't even worked the defense in this case at all, period.
Okay.
And plus,
Let's take one thing. Do you understand that you've been off for 25 years in prison?
I don't understand, sir. Yeah.
Then yes, you do understand you have a plea offer for 25 years in prison. I don't believe you, Mr. Camarda, because you act like you do understand it. But what are you asking for right now? What are you asking for?
I'm asking for him to be removed off my case.
Raise your right hand to be sworn.
We've got three case numbers, Your Honors: 19 CF 3340, 20 CF 756, and 19 CF 3365. I know Mr. Saline represents him in one of those.
Saline?
Mr. Saline, can you join us?
Your Honor, can I speak for the record too?
Williams, finish knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So I think we're set to go to trial on 193365 next week. And I presume 2756 as well.
Yes, Judge.
I know that we had a couple motions that we dealt with last week.
I didn't rule on the motion to consolidate.
I don't
You
believe
did, Judge. You granted it last week. I don't know if there's been a written order, but you granted it in court. I actually had filed a amended information consolidating those two counts, but I left it on the printer this morning, so I will file that.
Okay.
My intention is in the 193365 case, he is currently charged with two counts. One is the felon in possession of a firearm. That would have to be bifurcated anyways. So I had not included that in the amended information, and I plan on moving forward with the attempted first degree murder with a firearm and the tampering of the witness at trial next week.
Okay.
And my recollection, Judge, was that you, at that hearing, I remember you saying that you were inclined to grant the joinder of them. I'm not sure. You may have said it.
But if I did and just out of an abundance of caution, I'll grant the motion.
And that was certainly, I anticipated you do that, and I've been acting accordingly. I would like to put a few things on the record, Your Honor. My client had an offer from the state last week, and he did not wish to take advantage of that offer. My investigator and I went out to the jail, talked to him, went over things, explained everything to him. I gave him my advice, which was that I thought it was in his best interest to accept the offer. He refused that, and that offer was for 20 years with a mandatory minimum. He still has an offer today for 25 years mandatory minimum, and I've discussed it with him briefly over here in the box, and he's told me that he doesn't wish to do that, but considering the
Hey,
fact—
Your Honor, this man ain't even helped me in my
Mr.
defense. None of that.
Mr. McCarty, I told you I'd give you an opportunity to speak.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Finish.
what I was going to say, Your Honor, is considering, I've explained to him that his exposure is in the 3365. The attempted murder case is a life sentence, in that he's further exposed in the 2756 case on the tampering to an additional 30 years, since it was a tampering with the underlying case being a first degree. So I've explained to him his exposure. I've given him my advice. I've told him what I think is best for him. And he, as is his right, he's choosing not to do that. But I did want that on the record so that there was no confusion later on about whether or not I had informed him of the offers and how I advised him and that sort of thing. So,
Your Honor, my intention is to revoke those offers today, and I plan on moving forward next week. One thing that Mr. Williams mentioned, yesterday I filed the HBFO notice, which actually extends his exposure in the tampering case from 30 years to possible life in that case as well. Okay. So the maximum that Mr. Cromartie faces is 2 life sentences consecutive.
Okay.
I really wasn't aware of that. You hear what he said?
Yes, sir. But
so let me ask you this. Before the judge is going to give you a chance to talk.
Okay.
But in light of the fact that Mr. Sullivan has made this new filing, and now you your maximum exposure is 2 life sentences. Do you wish to reconsider your choices with
I don't
regard to
understand.
accepting the
I
offer?
don't understand. I don't understand. And being him, being that he's representing me, we haven't even worked the defense in this case at all, period.
Okay.
And plus,
Let's take one thing. Do you understand that you've been off for 25 years in prison?
I don't understand, sir. Yeah.
Then yes, you do understand you have a plea offer for 25 years in prison.
I don't understand because I'm innocent. I don't know what's going
Listen,
on. I don't know what
Listen, you've entered a not guilty plea, so there's a presumption that you're innocent or a presumption you're not guilty. So that, regardless of your claims or the fact that right now we presume you not guilty, you understand the state has offered to let you plead no contest to charges, and it'd be a 25-year sentence. And I believe, what is it? Is it a minimum mandatory 25?
It would be a minimum.
Minimum mandatory minus the time you served in jail. No, I just need you understand that's the plea offer from the state.
Hell no. I don't understand none of this, what he talking. And it's a conspiracy between these two right here.
Listen, Mr.
Man.
Cromartie, Mr. Cromartie, what do you?
Man, I don't understand, sir. And
I don't believe you, Mr. Cromartie, because you act like you do understand it. But what are you asking for right now? What are you asking for?
I'm asking for him to be removed off my
Raise
case.
your right hand to be sworn.
I do.
Wait till the oath is done, sir. Do it again, madam.
Yes, sir.
Raise your hand again.
Solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Cromartie, state your name.
Jamel Cromartie.
What are you asking for today, Mr. Cromartie?
This name of this contract does not refer nor identify the male standing in this corporation. I, Jamel Cromartie, being forced to go against my will and my best interest. My right of due process have been impeded upon. Also, my 4th and 5th Amendment right have been violated. I invoke my rights of the Constitution to protect me and my best interest. I invoke my 5th Amendment.
Okay. All right, then you vote the Fifth Amendment right, so you're not asking to testify. What are you asking me to do?
First of all, I have the right to face my accuser.
Listen. What are you asking me to do today, Mr.
You
Cromartie?
saying I don't understand.
Mr.
Just
Cromartie,
don't-
what are you asking me today? I'm gonna give you
No,
one
I
chance.
don't need him on my case.
Okay, are you listen, what are you asking me to
Or
do?
this one right here. This both them two right there.
Okay,
I got some that's conspiracy on what they trying to do.
okay, what do you want me to do?
Continue my trial.
No,
Till I
sir,
get-
motion denied. What are you asking me to do? What are you asking me to do, Mr. Cromartie?
A fair trial.
All right now, you're gonna get a fair trial. Is there anything you're asking me to do right now?
I'm saying I don't need them on my case.
What are you asking me to remove them?
Yes, sir.
And then are you gonna represent yourself or are you gonna hire another attorney?
I'd rather represent myself to be the attorney.
You already sworn in, so state your name again.
Jamel Cromartie, sir.
Mr. Cromartie, you're asking to represent yourself next week, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand that you're looking at life in prison if convicted of two life sentences.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you understand you've been offered a 25-year plea deal?
Yes, sir.
And when you said before you didn't understand that, you were not being truthful with the court, is that correct?
I mean, I'm saying yes, sir, to say yes, sir. I'm guessing you're agreeing with me. I don't know.
No, I'm asking you a question. So you don't understand that, is that correct?
Understand what?
That you have been offered 25 years in prison if you pled no contest and that would settle your cases. Do you understand that?
I don't know how to answer that.
You're going to have to answer my questions if you want to represent yourself, sir. If not, I'm not going to find you competent to represent yourself.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand you've been offered 25 years in prison? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you said before you didn't understand that you were not being truthful with the court, is that
It's a
correct?
lot that's going on that I don't understand.
Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
You were not being truthful with the court. Is that correct?
I'm not gonna say I'm being truthful.
When you
I
said
don't understand.
you don't understand.
You got to talk to me in a level where I got to
Yes, sir.
understand.
I'm talking to you the same level.
But some of it I don't understand because there's some shit.
So you
that's
don't
going on.
you don't understand what's going on?
Half of it I don't.
How far did you get in school?
9th grade,
And you read and write?
barely. I could barely spell.
Okay. And you understand if you represented yourself, you'd have to do everything a
I'm
lawyer
gonna
did.
do what I can that I've been trying to do.
Do you understand you'd have to do
I do
everything?
better than him.
Listen to me. if you want to represent yourself, you got to answer these questions. If not, I can't allow you to represent yourself. So,
I ain't trying to make a fool of myself, but Your Honor, I don't need them two on my case.
okay. You can barely read and write. Is that correct?
I learned.
You're going to pick a jury Monday morning. I'm not continuing the case. And you're going to try the case next week if you represent yourself.
Okay,
And you read and write.
I'm gonna learn.
You don't have time to learn. So you can barely read and write. Is that correct? You don't understand about the plea offer. You understand that lawyers are trained in the rules of evidence, criminal procedure, and the law. They're there to assist you in preparing for trial and trying the case. Do you understand that? Okay, well, I'm gonna find that you're not competent to represent yourself. Mr. Salim will stay on his case. Mr. Williams will stay on that case, and we'll see you Monday morning and pick a jury.
All right.